In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 dark secrets of Disney. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. There are a huge number of Disney secrets spread out over all of the different Disney parks. Guests are expected to be aware of and delighted about certain Disney secrets, such as hidden Mickeys, which are scattered throughout the parks. However, there are quite a few Disney secrets that visitors aren't allowed to know about, and we're going to let you in on those secrets right now. Discovering these mysteries for yourself at Disney World can be a magical experience in and of itself. Will you comprehend how Tinker Bell flies? Or perhaps you'll find the lamp that Aladdin dropped off at the Lost and Found. Doesn't he have a terrible track record with that lamp? Stay tuned to find out which Disney secrets you ought to be on the lookout for, and stay watching. Number 10. Eavesdrop on an old-fashioned telephone. At Magic Kingdom, there is a shop called Main Street Confectionery. On the wall of this shop is an antique telephone. If you take the time to pick it up and listen, you will be able to overhear a discussion that is taking place between a woman named Annie and her mother. In addition to that, you will be able to hear an additional nosy eavesdropper by the name of Miss Clump listening in on their talk. You can ask any of the cashiers working at the Main Street Confectionery, and they will tell you that these customers live in the apartment above the shop. Number 9. Stay a bit after the park closes. The majority of visitors quickly leave the amusement park once it is closed for the day. After all, the time is becoming late, and they require some rest. However, if you wait around for approximately 30 more minutes, outside the gates of Magic Kingdom, you will get the opportunity to see Cinderella's castle send out a kiss goodnight. Number 8. The Little Treats of Walt Disney World Railroad. It stands to reason that one of the most undervalued Disney attractions would be home to a number of Disney World's most valuable trade secrets, given that Walt Disney was himself a fan of trains. To begin, if you get on the train at the Main Street station, there is a shelf where your possessions will be waiting for you to retrieve them. Discover hidden treasures like Aladdin's lamp and the personal effects of other well-known Disney characters. It is highly possible that you will require the assistance of a cast member in order to locate this shelf. And that's not even the end of the fun you can have at the station on Main Street. There are vintage mutoscopes strewn over the platform in various locations, the gadgets where you spin a wheel and flip through a series of pictures to create a movie. Although the vast majority of people believe that these are merely for aesthetic purposes, they are truly functional. Simply put in a cent, and you may watch a movie for almost nothing. The one and only remaining Disney mystery of the Walt Disney World Railroad takes place on board the train itself. It is possible that you will be requested to serve as a guest conductor if you take a seat in the very last car, which is the one that has the platform in the back. You will have the ability to say "all aboard" and the names of each of the lands as you pass them into the microphone so that all of the other riders can hear what you are saying. Number 7. Pretend to be the captain on the Liberty Square riverboat. The vast majority of visitors to Disney World are unaware of this fact. Nonetheless, if you make a request and Disney hears it, the company will do all in its power to fulfill it. After all, isn't that a significant part of the fantasy that Disney creates? On the Liberty Square riverboat, for instance, this can be seen in action. If you make the request to ride in the captain's room, it is very likely that you will be allowed to do so. You will even be awarded an official captain's certificate to use aboard the Liberty Square riverboat. Number 6. Soak in the sun like the solar-powered trees. The world and the technologies of the future are going to be on display at Tomorrowland, which lives up to its name by doing exactly that. The palm trees are a minor feature that may be found throughout Tomorrowland. The fact that they are composed of metal is undoubtedly obvious to the majority of individuals. But what the vast majority of people don't realize is that during the day, they really receive energy from the sun and then close up at night. Number 5. The futuristic trash removal system. Even while it is not restricted to the bounds of Tomorrowland, the garbage collection system at Magic Kingdom is undeniably futuristic. To begin, Walt Disney conducted an extensive investigation in which he discovered that individuals would not be able to contain their trash for more than 30 steps. At Disney World, there is a waste receptacle around every 30 steps. The most cutting-edge component of Disney's waste management system is in fact much more hip than cans that have been strategically positioned, although that was a very smart decision. When you dispose of your trash in the trash cans located throughout Magic Kingdom, the waste does not simply remain there. It is literally sucked away at a mind-boggling speed of 60 miles per hour through a network of vacuum tubes located beneath the ground. Before it is removed from the park, it is first placed inside of a compactor. Doesn't that seem like it came straight out of a science fiction movie? Number 4. Disney's secret underground level. Have you ever thought about how Disney cast members navigate the park when they are not dressed in character? Through the use of a hidden underground level, the staff at Magic Kingdom are able to pull off an event that gives the impression of being magical. I mean, it's not like the park already has enough science fiction with the cutting-edge garbage collection technology, is it? Cast members are able to navigate the park without any of the thousands of tourists above noticing because to the park's network of underground tunnels and passageways. These tunnels contain costume change places, break rooms for cast members, and hallways that connect each and every land in the theme park. It's like being in a new universe entirely when you go underground. You would believe that the only way to gain access to these tunnels is to work for Disney as a cast member at Magic Kingdom, but there is actually another option. Guests on the Keys to the Kingdom tour get the opportunity to explore this hidden location without being required to be employed by Disney. Number 3. The Disney Secret Suite. There is a royal suite hidden inside Cinderella's castle, and it is widely considered to be one of the most incredible Disney secrets ever kept. This room was originally constructed for Walt Disney and his family to use as a vacation retreat. Now, access to it is restricted to a very limited number of special guests and a few extremely fortunate people who win contests. To put it another way, money can't buy you everything, and that includes access to this enchanted hidden apartment. But with a little bit of good fortune on your side, maybe you'll be able to. Number 2. Avoiding lines? Sign me up for this Disney secret. Probably the least fun aspect of a trip to Disney World is having to wait in line. However, there are sometimes opportunities to avoid waiting in the lengthy lineups. For instance, if you come to Animal Kingdom just as it opens, or shortly after, you can skip the queues by going into the Rainforest Cafe gift store, which is located on the left side of the entry to the park. After passing through the gift shop, you will arrive into a section of the park that is completely devoid of other visitors and no lines. That's really fantastic, isn't it? Number 1. Wait, those bones are real? Skeletons may be seen strewn over the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which is widely acknowledged to be one of the most enjoyable attractions at Magic Kingdom. If you've been on the ride, you already know this. But you probably weren't aware that some of those bones are actually real. In the late 1960s, when Disney was in the process of developing the attraction, the Imagineers felt that their bone replicas weren't up to snuff. Therefore, in order to solve this issue, they contacted the medical school at UCLA. The medical school was able to make the necessary arrangements for Disney to have real human skeletons for their ride. The vast bulk of the actual skeletons have been removed at this point in time. The skull and crossbones that are on the headboard are an obvious and notable exception to this rule. These are definitely the bones of a human. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.